Hi boys and girls, aunties and uncle, welcome back to my channel. My name is CK and my channel is Psychology. For the Chinese people, they say if you haven't been to the Great Wall of China, then you are not a true Chinese. But here in Penang, we say if you haven't eaten here in Pulau Tikus Morning Market, then you are not a true Penangite. Actually, Pulau Tikus Morning Market is my favorite morning market here in Penang. The market started in the 1950s and most of the stalls and sellers has gone viral and many of them has been here for generations. We're gonna start with this kopitiam here, Swee Kong, which has been here for over 100 years. A lot of ground to cover. Let's go and head out to the legendary Pulau Tikus Morning Market.
I'm chasing dreams, I'm chasing light.
So are you ready? Here we go. First stop, this is Swee Kong Kopitiam. As you can see right here, they say they are over 100 years old. This Kopitiam is an iconic institution. Over 100 years old. Everybody comes here for their breakfast. And I've got all the essentials right here. The first one, Lian Fa Hokkien Mee. They basically are here for over 80 years. This is the Hokkien Mee that I've always come for. It takes a very long time to make this broth. They start from 6 a.m. and once they finish, they have to start cooking for the broth for the next day. This is 7 ringgit. The big one, which is still pricing wise quite affordable. The uncle that is doing it is over 70 years old and I refuse to believe that he's over 70. So he basically pulled out the wallet to show me, prove to me that he's 70 years old, and he was telling me that this is it, like there's no one to take over the business. If one day he couldn't do it anymore, the business will shut down because there's no third generation according to him, which is like really sad. Oh, it's so glorious. This is the first thing I want to eat early in the morning. Our very first stop. Also, the other thing is they're very fast, like super fast in delivery. Because the boss said he has cut down a lot of complicated steps. Like some Hokkien Mee in Penang, you need to wait like half an hour, it's no joke. This is how long we need to wait for a good Hokkien Mee. But here in Lian Fa, it's out in less than, I think I ordered like less than 10 minutes, it's here, which is wonderful. For this next stall, I feel like I have to stand up to give the stall a proper respect. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ravi's Claypot Apom Manis. They've been operating since 1920. Here's the Apom. Oh my god, look at that. On the weekend, you need to wait for 1 hour because it's made each individual pot one by one. It cannot be mass produced, that's what I'm saying. Has to be handmade, old recipe, a legacy stall, more than 100 years old and the oldest Apom stall here in Penang. Ta-da! This is the treasure of Penang, ladies and gentlemen. One set is 6 ringgit. They also have put a telephone where you basically has to WhatsApp the boss before you come. And that's a good idea. Do not come on the weekend. So this is it, guys. This is breakfast for the gods. And I've only used it once when I was in Kochi. Now the last ingredient, not to forget, is the coffee of Swee Kong. Usually I don't mention coffee, but this coffee, ladies and gentlemen, is true thick black coffee. Recently there's a Char Teow competition, and the stall in the Char Teow stall in Swee Kong won the champion for the Char Teow competition, and everybody here is coming for the Char Teow, but the waiting time is more than 45 minutes if you're willing to wait for the champion Char Teow. But I come here always for the Hokkien Mee and of course the Apom. We have a lot of grounds to cover. Don't worry, I'm gonna finish up this very quickly and I'm gonna bring you to the next stop. That's our first stop. And while I was filming here, I met a few of my followers. Thank you for coming up to me and saying hello to me. But we're moving on to the second stop. And the second stop is basically right next door. Second stop, right here, House of Wan Tan Mee. They serve a unique Wan Tan Mee that's only found in this shop. Here we are, second stop, the legendary House of Wan Tan Mee. They have been here more than 60 years. They are famous for their shark fin soup Wan Tan Mee, they say. It's not exactly shark fin. The special gravy is made of a lot of fresh egg. You will not find any other Wan Tan Mee like this. Be sure to order the extra pot lard. Here it goes. The gravy thick and you can really taste the fresh egg. Incredible. I added pork lard and char siu, and it comes about 14 ringgit. The char siu, and then I put wonton on top. Footnote, the shop is looking towards Burma Road, looking towards the police station of Pulau Tikus. Here in Malaysia, we said Royal Police Force, so really add a lot of Ong energy. The best thing about the Pulau Tikus Morning Market is there's a lot of unique shops and stalls that they are flanked on both the street in Pulau Tikus. And I want to highlight a few ones. The first stall I want to highlight is this lady here. She sells all things vegetarian. So she has vegetarian bento, vegetarian noodle, and one of her best food is the tofu fa of vegetarian tofu fa that she homemade herself. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday she's here. I'm gonna just drench it. You know that it's homemade because it's very fragrant and it's so silky smooth.
My grandmother's name is actually Granny Q. That's the name lah. The name of the shop is called Granny Q, which is Q is K-R-E-W. So I will prepare your noodles for you. This one is specially made for us, for laksa. Rice noodles, rice flour. I make it hot. 7 types of spices that include like turmeric, garlic, galangal, big onions, you know. Yeah. 7 of them lah. Like ginger as well. To prepare, you need to have fish stock. Fish stock. That means you buy the bones, fish bones, and you boil the bones together with water to get the stock. And then you need coconut milk, and then you need a lot of this coffee leaf. Right? You know this. Can you see?
Can.
Soup has to be very hot so that you can get the real fragrance out. The taste will be better too if it's hot. So for me, boiling hot is very important. Okay, that's the thing. Now I will pass it to her. This one is ginger torch.
It's so beautiful.
And this one prawn paste, echo.
I'm very excited for this laksa, but before I eat this, I just want to remind you that I have a new website out, thepsychology.com. Please go to my website, sign up for my newsletter because I'm going to pick 5 lucky winners for my giveaway. Okay, now here we are, Granny Q Laksa. Boss said this is inspired by her grandmother's recipe from Chiang Rai. Oh, it's very close to the Nonya Laksa. It's actually very, very fragrant. Wow, he's right. You have to eat it with like a boiling soup. อร่อยมาก Never knew that there's a laksa version from Chiang Rai. So I think this is like cow soy mixed a little bit of like a Penang laksa. It's very good. I highly recommend. Có 50年啦。OK， 咁你俾我 try 燒肉啦。哇！ We're now at the back of the market, and at the back you walk past the mural. There's a small alleyway, and here you will find Soo Kee's char siu and siu yok. And siu yok they have, look at the siu yok. Yeah, char siu with their own char siu sauce. Oh. Unbelievable. The meat, juicy, tender, and I'm very, very surprised. The siu yok is not the very, very salty type. And you can still taste the juice of the meat because some siu yok is so salty that you only taste the salt, not the meat. But not this one. This is like, look at that. Ooh, so juicy. 差唔多食晒 Nearly finished. This is really great. 6點開始啊，你哋6點半。6:30 they start, and you should get here pretty early, else they, sold out. 阿良啊。个。你要加料还是加果条？我要什么？你要加果条还是要加料？我要加料，不要加果条。有吃啊？啊？有。你第2代啦。啊？你会进来这里。And when you walk to the back of the market, you will find this small hawker corner. I heard every stall here is delicious and there's so many to highlight, but I picked Ah Leong's Kway Teow Tseng. Now this Kway Teow Tseng, first of all, is so Instagrammable. It's topped with the pork intestine, pork liver. I am just so stunned. Look at how beautiful how smooth the fishball is. Oh, the chicken and the kway teow. Thick pieces of meat. Let me try the fishball. I think the best of all is the soup. It's clear. It doesn't have like a heavy taste, but it's clear and it's full of spring onions. You can see this. And all these different shops that sells different clothing, souvenirs. I mean, if you're a visitor in Penang and you want to buy souvenirs, this is the place to get it. So that's it for my video of this time in Pulau Tikus. More videos of Penang right here, the restaurants of Georgetown, and also Pasar Road. Pasar Road, another beautiful, very important market, morning market right here in Penang. Cheers, and I shall see you in my next video.